Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Monday, August 3rd, 2026. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. Well, Blanche has officially killed the Trump Ally Slush Fund or Anti-Weaponization Fund. That fund was supposed to be $1.8 billion. Now, he wants to get confirmed. There's no telling what he can do once he is confirmed. I mean, this may come up again. They tend to kill things, and by they I mean this regime, and then reintroduce them in another form or fashion. We'll see if this moves the two Republican holdouts, John Cornyn and Tom Tillis, from their vote. So the settlement still stands in reference to Donald Trump and his family. So the IRS protections, now they narrowed in scope, but meaning it's retroactively. But that's where most of the how can I put this? Most of the fraud it's in his back taxes. So you just retroactively giving them carte blanche of whatever they've done. Okay, allegedly. The pool charges have been dropped against David Hearn. Now, we all knew that this was pointless. You know, what were they accusing him? 100 feet, 300 feet of damage? Like he was in the middle of the reflecting pool just dragging his hands? Anyway, it's just an embarrassment, right? So Janine Pirro went on there, gave one hell of a performance in reference to her press conference accusing Mr. Hearn of these crimes. Donald Trump went off the rails on it because, God forbid, he makes a mistake, which he makes them often. We're in the middle of a war, which is all his doing, because it's not congressionally approved. So you can't blame Congress because they didn't step in, and then you can't blame them at the same time. Everybody's like, well, we did what we could. Yeah, okay. This came after he was like, okay, we want the transcripts of the grand jury, because this is where they manipulate the process and boldly manipulate. Bernie Moreno says Max Miller should not serve Congress. Now, his abuse charges just came out, Max Miller, against Bernie Moreno's daughter. They both work in Congress. Where was your voice when your daughter was getting abused? After these allegations come out, now you want to publicly speak on it. Shouldn't this have been addressed on the House floor? Isn't there an internal process to remove people? Or is it only when you act like George Santos that this process comes into play? Shouldn't abuses like this automatically mean automatic expulsion? What other abuses are you hiding? Is my question, amongst other questions about the way our government is operating. Trump cancels the planned Iran attack, which is going to be the most massive attack ever on their infrastructure or people. Okay, that's another way of saying they're going after people, because that's exactly what they're doing, which is against the Geneva Convention. But yeah, we don't follow that apparently. So oil prices dropped, right, and gas prices dropped with this market manipulation announcement saying that they're going to halt the attack. But, you know, we just learned that one of the companies made, companies including ConocoPhillips, Occidental, EOG Resources, Diamondback Energy, and Devon Energy are expected to benefit by the tune of billions of dollars. This is exactly what it is. He's getting his friends richer. And again, we need to look where he invests. What investment did he or his sons make into this war, and where are they profiting? RFK Jr. gave an interview on CNN, which was very combative. And this is when you are not qualified to do the job. You feel personally attacked because you don't know what you're doing. People are dying, and you're out here making wild accusations and, just basically going after the reporter for doing their job. Tough questions need to be asked. That's the name of the game. These are the stories I'm going to cover. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed, like, share, and follow.